How important has Perry been down the stretch?
Of our season?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're all important. So Perry obviously is important. You know, he labored today big time, but yeah, they're all important. We need everybody, but certainly, you know, you need your senior and your leading scorer to always deliver down the stretch.
You haven't always celebrated when you captured a piece of it. Why the decision to do that today?
Because we were on the road the next game, and I've been called out by some people that I don't let the kids enjoy it as much as I should. So I thought that was the right thing to do. Even though we hadn't won it, we just clinched a tie. But certainly, it's a pretty big accomplishment for any team to win it this year, and certainly for our team.
Do you have a good feeling about Speed coming off the bench today?
Well, you know, he played really well. He played good the first half in Waco, and he played really well, obviously, against K-State, and so he's on an uptick. And you know, never bank on a guy going 6 for 7, and the one shot he misses is an uncontested layup. You know, for the most part. So, yeah, he was terrific. You know, in a game in which our guards weren't near as good as they have been. And certainly we labored to score. We need to spark off the bench. I thought our bench was pretty good today.
Bill, just put into context, winning it this year, and especially when you guys had 3 losses at a fairly early time in the conference race.
You know, the thing about it is when we had 3 losses, we're 5-3, but I think the leader was only 6-2. So you know, the league's so good, so it's not bad to have some losses. It's just, you know, you just don't want to be behind. You know, ever, but certainly we were still, you know, in the game being 5-3. But I think that you know, the league is so good, and for us to have put what do we won 9 in a row, something like that now, all against good competition. You know, no gimmies. For us to have performed at the pretty consistent level over a month, I think is pretty special. And, you know, we put a lot of time and effort. Every team in the country's got a goal of winning their league. Don't let anybody kid you. You know, there's bigger things trying to win a national tournament, obviously, that's bigger than that. But up until now, you know, there's nothing bigger than winning your tournament winning your conference during the season. So we emphasize it, and we didn't emphasize it to win 12. We emphasized it to win 1. And, you know, the guys did it. So I think sometimes when this team does some stuff, people talk about 12. Well, you know, I wish you'd talk about 1, because it's pretty special effort by these guys when we were 5-3.
Frank said that you told him to climb the ladder first. Why'd you give him that nod?
Because candidly, Frank probably thought it because he was our point guard. I thought it because I wanted somebody that wasn't a freshman to go up there so they could show them how to do it, so that way they didn't screw it up. So it's because, you know, Shaq goes up there first, he'll cut the whole damn net down. So I wanted everybody to know that they were just taking one piece. So Frank can read into it out. That's what's great about our guys. Coach wanted me to go first, yes, so somebody else doesn't screw it up. Not because he was the catalyst. So.
You mentioned this being 1, but the guys every year kind of go in talking about not wanting to be that class. Can you describe the kind of pressure they play under to back this up every year?
Yeah, you know, there's pressure everywhere. You know, if you're 500, there's pressure to be above 500. If you're fighting for your job, and you know, there's pressure to keep your job. There's always pressure in sports at collegiate level where the stakes are high and the money's big and all that stuff. But these guys operate under more pressure, I think, than the vast majority of people or vast majority of teams do. I mean, it's stressful, it's tiring. You know, you don't want to be the team that doesn't do it, because regardless if we talk about it a lot, it will be talked about a lot by the media. And so, you know, they feel it. And we talked about it earlier. They admitted they feel it. But it's also good to operate under duress and still perform. But I felt like going into today I didn't feel it at all. I didn't think our energy level, I thought it was bad. I'll just chalk it up to 11 a.m. start. But I really felt like that we played more relaxed of late than we were earlier, because I think we did have a little bit more of a burden on us than what we deserved to have.
Now that you guys have clinched a share for the title, do you see yourself resting the starters more than these last two games?
you know, we play on Monday, and you know, this isn't like NFL football, you know, where you rest the starters last game. You know, we're playing for seeds. We're playing for a lot of stuff. So, and we want to continue to play well. So the answer would be no. But we also have, you know, if we need to, we can take Tuesday and Wednesday off, and because we have the short turnaround. So Monday will be a challenge, though. I mean, Monday will be a challenge because they're good. It's on the road, a lot to play for, but it'll also be a challenge because of fatigue too. So we need to we'll talk about resting them after Monday, but not now, not going into Monday.
Coach, much incentive to win it outright. Is that a bit of a carrot for Monday, or?
Yeah, I think it's a carrot for Monday. I also think it's a carrot for Saturday if it stretches to Saturday. You know, I don't know if, you know, everybody is selfish in their own right, but you know, why would we want anybody else to recruit to being a Big 12 champion? You know, that kind of stuff. I don't know of any coach out there, you know, going into the season, you would be saying, oh, if we get a piece of it, that'd be great. You know, we'd say the same thing. If we get a piece of it, that'd be great. But after you're guaranteed a piece, then you know, you want to be the only one that does it, and that's you know, that's the competition, you know, that drives that. But I will say this: I think now that we got a piece of it, I would hope that we'll play more relaxed, even moving forward after we know that we've got a piece of it, though.
Has Steve been playing more relaxed lately?
Well, he looks like a pro. I mean, he looks like a pro to me. The way he played at K-State coming in, I mean, those were as good a plays as, I mean, looking plays that anybody's made for us this year. I mean, jumping up and shooting threes in transition. I mean, confident, and then today, you know, we weren't, you know, he and Frank go 8 for 10. The rest of the team's 1 for 11. So we needed him, and he stepped up big time. You know, he had the one terrible turnover. I don't understand. You know, you're 5 for 5 from the field, and so you don't shoot it when you're open and try to pass it. So, but the next time down, he made the 3 to kind of get the lead back to 11, I think. So, I was really pleased with him, and he is on an uptick. There's no question. This is the best ball he's played since he's been here. Not just because he's made shots, but he just looks more comfortable.
His pull-up jumper too.
Yeah.
Does he that in his arsenal for a while?
Yeah, he did. You know, he had that at K-State too, and he shot a 15-footer, 13 feet against K-State. But today, that was exactly, you know, what the deal was. I mean, he had a switch on him. He had a big guy on him, and so I think that, you know, he just got a rhythm bounce and jumped up and shot it. But he's very capable of doing that.
I think Wayne's averaging about 8 points a game since the Kentucky game, and it's flat today. Are you overall concerned about his game?
You know what? I thought today was better, even though he was really off shooting the ball. But I thought today was better. I thought his energy level was better. I thought he tried too hard today. I thought he was pressing today. I think he would probably tell you the same thing. The shots didn't look smooth. They looked like they were a little bit out of rhythm, or try to jump a little higher than normal, or whatever it was. So you know, we're not going to go. We need everybody to play well in order for us to have a chance to really do anything special. But certainly, you know, he's a guy that has been inconsistent, but when he's been good, he's been good enough to carry us. And when he hasn't been as good, we've had other people kind of pick up the slack. So we've been fortunate on that, but certainly moving forward, you know, we would like to see him be more consistent and be a 15-point-a-game scorer. If he does that, then I think that'll change the entire complexion of our team. But he wasn't bad today. He just missed shots.
You guys had that 12-0 run in the beginning of the first half. Frank had a couple of steals and hit that big 3. How big was his energy during that time?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. You know, I'm not going to get carried away and say that his energy was unbelievable, because I didn't think it was. I thought he made a couple of really good plays, but I think that we can all play with more energy. To me, I don't know how you guys felt. It looked like to me we played tired today. And I think everybody was guilty of that, with probably the exception of our bench. You know, Frank's played really well, especially during our little win streak. Without question, he's been really good. And today he was good. I don't think I could put the really in front of it, though.
Anything else? You let those guys enjoy the moment today. Do you allow yourself to
take any time and enjoy this?
I hope so. I wish we didn't play Texas on Monday, or I would. But yeah, we'll do something as a staff. I'm sure. Here in a little bit. But we'll be watching tape, or I'll be watching tape tonight. I think the players should take some time to enjoy it and get out amongst the students and have some fun. Certainly, but keep in mind they need to go to bed and certainly be ready for a walkthrough or a short practice tomorrow. But this is, sometimes winning is a relief. And losing is the end of earth, and this feels better than a relief. I mean, because I'm really proud of our kids. I think that they've really tried hard, and they've given us what they've got for the most part. And now my concern is making sure we stay hungry, because when you put such an emphasis on this is our goal, and then when you accomplish the goal, you are still hungry to keep moving forward, and the great teams do, and it remains to be seen if we can be a great team. But I think that we'll do the right thing. So,
All right, Coach.
all right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.